Hey guys, so it's time for my random favorites video of September and October, and I have a ton of stuff to talk about. So let's just get started right now. And the first thing I have here is cereal. If you know me, you know that I like cereal a lot. So these are the Crown-filled Crunchy Muesli Chocolate and Hazelnut. And these are so freaking yummy. I love them. They're so they're pretty simple, but they're so good. It's kind of like one of those that I can't even, I just can't. These are just brilliant and amazing, and I just love them. Next, I have these little friends that I found not too long ago. These are the Reese's peanut butter cups, and goodness gracious, these are the worst thing in the whole wide world because I would literally eat freaking 500 of these every day and get fat and very unhealthy. So there you go. Next, I have these little guys, and this is kind of a really funny thing. These are Tic Tacs. These are lime and orange Tic Tacs, and when I was maybe like 10 or like 8, I'm not really sure, but there was a time when these were like the bomb diggity around here. Like everybody loved these. Every kid used to, eat these. Like these were like everywhere, and then all of a sudden they just disappeared. For years and years and years, I did not see Tic Tacs. Ever. And then a while back I found out this like sort of Asian slash in like almost Americanish slash, I don't really know what the hell that's supposed to be, little tiny grocery store where they have like products from like everywhere. Like they have a lot of things from like America. For example, the Reese's brand things, we can't really get them here much, only in like really specific places like that one. Tic Tacs, so you can get them anywhere else. Also, they have Vegemite, which I thought was really interesting, and Marmite, which are like most of like Australian products. And I was just kind of like, whoa, okay. I did not buy them because I don't know if I'm gonna like that or not. I'm still thinking if I should buy that or try it or not. You know what? Comment if I should. I'm not really sure. But anyways, I found about that place and I went there because I was really curious, and I found this and I was like, oh my god, I cannot believe they have Tic Tacs. And I bought like one little box of these, and I've probably now gone through maybe 3 or 4. They're that good. Next, as I usually always do, I have a tea to show you guys because me and tea and me, it's just always there. This is the Lipton green tea with raspberry and pomegranate, and let me just say this thing is amazing. I've been really trying hard to drink some more green tea because I know it's very, very good for you and it's so healthy and whatnot, but I really hate the taste of green tea. It's not my type of tea. It's very herbal grass sort of thing. I really don't like it. But this one, having some raspberry and pomegranate in it, actually tastes super crazy good, and it's still green tea, so it makes me feel like I'm drinking something that's being just great for me, and it tastes great. So if you don't like green tea but you want to be healthy and whatnot, try this. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. Next, I know this is kind of food related, but this is probably the randomest thing I've ever shown in my channel. Yeah, this little guy right here, this green thing, this is a lemon. If you can't tell, I'm pretty sure you can, but yeah, it's not a perfect looking lemon because it's a real lemon. But anyways, this little guy right here, I'm gonna take it off so you guys can see. Okay, this is disgusting, kinda, right? This looks like that. It's a little spiral little thing, as you might be able to tell. So what you do is you cut a little bit of the lemon and you kind of like slide this in, kind of like do that, and then you have a little lemon spritz thingy. So when you want to season salads or food or whatnot, you can just go and it is perfect. It's amazing. Next, this isn't necessarily food, but well, there you go. It's this little guy right here. It's adorable, and it's like full of water, so it's kind of heavy. But yeah, it's this cute little owl, what is it called, cup? Tumbler? I don't know, like it's some tumbler. That's like those little, I don't know what this is called, but it's one of these. And the reason why I have like 2 more of these, one of them it's a glass made, and another it's like not really glass, it's like ceramics or something, and the other one is like this one, but it has like skulls and it's awesome. But the reason why this one is I'm especially in love with it is because this one, as you can probably tell, it has a lid. And the reason why I like this very much is because I usually set this like next to my computer, and I am not the most controlled person. I'm a pretty big klutz, so I kind of like hit everything all the time. Like I'm moving on my legs and I hit the table where my computer is and it all shakes and this falls down. And I used to use the other one, like the one with the skulls. And let's just say I took a couple of nice baths with that because, yeah. So with this one, I can hit it and it can fall and it doesn't spill anywhere. So, totally love it. For my book favorite of the month, I have Rinkyam by Lauren Oliver. This is the third book in the Delirium series. I'm not very far into it, but I've really not been reading that much. But anyways, I am very into the book in the sense that I'm really liking it. I love the Delirium series. The first book was like the best thing in the whole wide world. It's like my second favorite book ever. The second book was good. I liked it. It still wasn't like as amazing as the first book was for sure, but it was definitely good as well. And this one is being pretty interesting. I really like that this one is really different from the other two because I'm going to try not to spoil much at all about this, but the first two books are all told in the perspective of the main character, who is Lena. And in this book, actually, every single chapter you change narrators. So it's Lena and Hannah, who is her best friend, or was, I guess. It's always like changing from one to the other one, and it's very interesting because Hannah and Lena were so close and now they're like opposites and things are so different from what they were in the beginning. So it's so interesting to see both sides of them. I really like the way it's been kind of put together. I'm not really sure about the entire story because of course I haven't finished it, but I'm really curious about where this is gonna go. Okay, TV shows. The first TV show I just have to talk about, it's a Korean show. It's called She's So Lovable or My Lovely Girl or whatnot. Like I've heard people call it everything and anything, so I don't really know what to call it anymore. But I mentioned it on a post on my like random stuff blog, and I am completely in love with that show. And it's like today and like tomorrow, like the last 3 episodes are going to be out, and I'm going to be crying my heart out because I cannot believe that show's going to be over. I just can't even believe it. It's a show with Crystal from FX, who, if you know me, you know that I am like her biggest fan ever. I adore her. It's also with Rain and Myung-soo, or Elle from Infinite, who I adore so much. So yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, the cast is amazing. There's a ton of other brilliant actors and actresses in the cast. I just really love the cast. It's so amazing. And the story, it's very interesting. I heard about the story and like, I wasn't exactly sure if I was going to enjoy it or not. Like, I was very excited for it because of the cast, because there's a lot of people that I admire, but I wasn't 100% sure about the story. I was a little bit like, oh, let's see what's gonna happen here. But the truth is, it's very interesting. Like, it's not one of those that you're just kind of like, okay, fine, just go with it. It's kind of like one of those that you're just expecting to know what's gonna happen. Like, you're seriously interested and curious about it, and I just really liked it. I think the show is great, and I cannot wait. It's really bittersweet because I'm like really excited to know like if they stay together or not, like how things are gonna like end up, but at the same time I really don't want it to be over. Another Korean show, well, this is more like a reality show, I guess you could say, that I've been really loving. It's The Roommate. I've been watching this season 1 because I heard about season 2 where Sunny and Yuna from Girls' Generation are in it, and I love Girls' Generation and I love them, so I was really excited. But I want to watch the entire show, and on the first season, Changyeol from EXO, I hope I'm pronouncing their names right. I'm not really sure how my Korean pronunciation is, but whatever. So yeah, him from EXO is there, and Park Bom from 21 is there too, and like Nana from After School, and like a bunch of like actors and actresses and like really great artists that are there, so I was really excited to see them. And so far I think I'm in like episode 7 or something, and they're like 20, and I adore them. The only thing is that like each episode is like an hour and a half. Like that's a lot. It's not like the problem that I'm like bored watching it, because I'm never, but the thing is like it's so big that I don't really have an hour and a half to like sit through it like all at once. So it's like really annoying because you're like, oh, I want to keep watching it, but I can't. I have to go out, I have to do this, I have to do that. So it's really annoying. But you know what, I still love the show, so whatever. And then I've also really been loving Castle. The new season is like, OMG, I'm so excited. I love Castle. I've been watching it for so long, but I don't think I've ever really like followed a whole like season. Like it's usually like I just watch like random little episodes, because even though like each season mostly has like one like line that kind of goes through the beginning to the end. There's like, each case is kind of a case, and it's kind of just fun to see them like discovering all those mysteries and whatnot. So I've never really like followed like a season, but now I'm doing it because I watched the last episode of last season and I was like, oh my god, what happened? Jesus, it was such a huge cliffhanger, like it was crazy, and so I had to watch the season, and so I've just been, you know, following it and such, and yeah. Last but definitely not least, I have my music favorites. Now, you know that I always have like 300,000 songs that I want to talk about, or albums, or whatnot. I'm just going to create a playlist that I'm going to link on the underbar, and you guys can go there and check all the songs, the actual songs, instead of having me like telling you the names and then you having to search them or not. I just have like a whole playlist of my favorites for these past 2 months, and you can just go there and check it out. So I will link that below. So yeah guys, that was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to share your random favorites, please leave it on the comments. If you film a favorites video, please tell me on the comments. I love watching favorites videos. They're probably like my favorite videos to watch on YouTube. So if you filmed some, let me know. I will love to see it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Hearts, hugs, and kisses.